This reading is for someone who is bold and unstoppable. You are the kind of person who keeps on moving forward, even when no one claps for you. You're someone who felt like you never belonged anywhere, especially in situations that required you to play small. And that's because you were never meant for a small life. Your soul came here to create something new, lasting, and with value. This reading is meant for specific someone who needs to hear it at this time. Let's get into it. There is a new door opening for you. This is something that you spoke into existence. You manifested this by speaking, saying it out loud, either intentionally or unintentionally. You may have wished for this to happen to you. You prayed about it or asked out loud. You have been heard. I see an angel standing in front of you, receiving and carrying your wish. When you spoke this into existence, you were filled with emotion, either grief, worry, or sadness. Your feelings were real and raw, and your words were not empty, but carried honest emotions. That's why it was so powerful, and you have been heard. Expect to notice a shift unfolding in your life. The air may feel different. You may feel different. Expect to notice your mood improving overall, and to see things become easier, especially when it comes to an important situation that feels stuck. This could be in your finances, career, legal documents, or relationships. Words are your magic right now, whether it's through journaling, prayer, or everyday conversation. Keep naming what you want. Speak it into existence when you are meditating or journaling. Don't reveal it to people because they may interfere with your manifestations, and they don't have the power to make your manifestations come true. But speak it clearly to the universe when you are alone. The same thing goes when speaking negatively about yourself or when you complain too much. Your words carry an incredible power, especially around this time. Your words are your secret power, so pay attention to what you say and take this time as your chance to speak your manifestations into existence. This time, your words carry more power than ever. With every step you take, you are growing, and you leave a mark behind you. Everywhere you lived, everywhere you worked or studied, you take something important from there and you leave a fragment of your soul there. You have a powerful and independent spirit. You're bold in your moves and you're brave. You see every opportunity as a learning experience, consciously or subconsciously. You take a lesson out of that experience or place. And that's why you're growing. However, I see that your energy is addictive to others. So it's important to call back your energy every day, especially before going to bed. Call back your energy from every timeline, person, and situations that don't serve your highest good. Out of all these experiences you've been through and places you've passed through, you're being called now to take everything you've learned and create something completely new. You never felt like you belonged because you are meant to create a new thing. You're here to build what didn't exist when you needed it. You may have moved around a lot as a child, or you may have moved from place to place in your adulthood and worked different jobs, always searching for something that felt like home. You may also be someone who has lived in more than one country, and in those places, you felt small, boxed, and not encouraged to fully express yourself. Instead, you felt judged and misunderstood. It may have been the case where your ideas were too much for that specific place. Your feelings were too deep for those people around you, and your dreams were unrealistic for that environment. You didn't get the support you needed. But you are a brave soul. You didn't stay. You didn't keep on waiting for people to clap. Instead, you moved forward and left them behind. You're being led to combine your creative spark, your empathy, your voice that was never truly heard but always had something important to say, and your ambition to create something new. This could be a personal project, a side hustle, a new business, or a way of life, something that is unique to you because only you lived it. This could be something that may have been on your mind a lot lately. This is your sign to think about actioning it. You recently have quantum leaped. You skipped a long, challenging path and stepped into a timeline that reflects your highest self. I don't know exactly what you did, but you came upon an important message that changed the way you think. Maybe a video online, something that you read, or words spoken to you by a person. I also see a blessing that once looked far away. You once thought that you'd have to struggle and wait for it. It's suddenly within your reach. This could manifest into a yes from something or someone that comes easier than expected. Someone offering their support to help or invest in your vision, or a sudden change in circumstances that turns into a blessing in disguise. There is something good coming through related to family. This could be emotional healing, a reconnection, or a blessing that is passed down. If you live in a different country or state, I see a positive and blessed reunion with you and your family soon. There is a subtle shift in dynamics where they respect you more, and I also see a generational pattern that has been slowly breaking in your family because of you, because you made a different and bold choice towards independence. You are bringing light into your family line, not by fixing everyone, but by being true to yourself. And because of that, something beautiful is manifesting outward in your world. I see two people talking about you. They're speaking with respect, curiosity, and a little surprise. Your name has come up, possibly in connection to an opportunity, a new direction, or even a creative collaboration. One of these people may be in a position to open a door for you or recommend you for something that has to do with your career. You might not know it yet, but you are being noticed. This will be followed by a phone call or an email to you soon. Let's get more messages with the cards. You are standing at the edge of a powerful new beginning. There is an energetic shift in your life that is mostly connected to your creative side and self-expression. If you have been thinking about starting a new creative project or expressing yourself in a way that is unique to you, and you have never done it before, this is your sign to go for it. Expect to feel a sudden surge of energy within the next week. You will feel more energized, especially if you have been feeling very tired lately, no matter how much sleep you get. Within the next week, you will notice yourself not only feeling rested, but energized as well. That will be your sign and your chance to create something new. It could be as simple as picking up an old hobby, or as complex as starting a new business or side hustle. The advice here is not to overthink it, but act on the sudden inspiration that you will be getting out of nowhere. Make sure to journal, sketch, or record your ideas. Take the first steps. You're also meant to create something big from scratch. You may be someone who didn't have much when you were younger. You may be starting from almost nothing, but I see that you will be creating something big with your hands and using your creativity. You do have a gift that you may not exactly know what it is yet. You have a gift to create, to build, to bring ideas into physical form. You may be meant to start your own business, launch a creative project, or pursue a fully independent career path that gives you freedom, flexibility, and purpose. You have the potential to do very well financially, but not by following someone else's schedule. Your abundance is tied to your original ideas and a unique way of self-expression, your consistency, and your autonomy. The more freedom you have, the more money impact, and peace you will attract. And this could be when you work within your own rhythm, maybe even from home, from a cozy, personal space, or while traveling. That's where your energy blossoms. Things that you may do well with are a home office, an art studio, or a sacred space where you can focus and create, as well as a flexible schedule. This prediction is for you, especially if you find yourself drawn toward creative entrepreneurship, such as writing, design, art, spiritual healing work, freelancing, or just the urge to build a business that is your own. The magician tells you that you have everything that you need to make this dream come true and to sustain it. This is your confirmation that you are ready to take it to the next step. You need to believe in yourself. You are an alchemist. You have the gift to alchemize energy and transmute it. You're not just someone who feels deeply, but you can transform what you feel. You carry the rare ability to take pain and turn it into purpose, and to take energy that feels dark, heavy, or stuck, and shift it into something healing, useful, and beautiful. Where others absorb the weight of life and feel crushed by it, you process and redirect it. You don't just carry emotion, but you work with it. And this is your calling. It's to take that heavy energy that you may be feeling and create something new out of it, something new and unique. This could be art, or a creative project, or a business venture. This is a good time for you. What you focus on now becomes real faster than ever. You're being called to use your voice. Speak your intentions aloud. This is a good time for you to manifest. Sound carries frequency, and that frequency can manifest into your life. You're also being called to avoid scattering your energy. Pick one goal and pour into it with clear intention. You're not creating this path for yourself alone. There is a higher power with you that has given you the inner strength at times where you feel weak, the push when you feel like giving up. You have an ancestral gift that you are being called to use, either the gift of entrepreneurship, spiritual healing, or something artistic and creative. What you will be starting from scratch, from nothing, will grow into a legacy. As we can see the tree depicted in the Ace of Wands, you can see how small it is. You will be planting a blessed seed with your own hands, and this is symbolic of starting a blessed, creative project from scratch, and it will grow into a big tree, symbolized by the one depicted in this card. A project that you will start from nothing will grow into a blessed asset to you and to generations after you as well. Right now, you're being called to continue walking on this path. You're not alone. You have a helper, whether it's a spirit guide that will bless every step you take, or a person who will offer their support. From here on now, you are going to be only moving forward, and you will be making progress faster than what you expect. You speak your destiny into existence. You have the power to build that path you want. You can see depicted with the two hands in this card that you have help. The universe is co-creating with you your vision and is supporting you by working in your favor. You're being encouraged to know yourself on a deeper level. This is an invitation to reconnect with the truth of who you are, your gifts, your preferences, your sensitivities, your strengths, and even your limits. Get to know what you're skilled at and what your values and beliefs are. This inner knowledge isn't just self-care, it's the foundation for your long-term success and fulfillment. It's how you build something real, lasting, and aligned. You're being called to reclaim the parts of yourself that make you you, that you may have ignored to fit in, whether it's a hobby, an idea, or a personality trait that got pushed aside. It may hold your magic. Set clearer boundaries too. When you know what you don't want, say no to it, and say yes to what actually supports your growth. That's all I have for you. I hope you found this reading insightful. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It will mean the world to me. I love you and see you in my next reading.